Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Barachi Hunter Gozag, not Hunter, Assassin. Alright, let's start over. Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Barachi Assassin. I'm Ultraviolent 4. I don't know what's happening anymore. We're up to our lair, that's what's happening. Alright, so we've got Gozag going, we've got 1,000 gold. That's enough for a couple of potion petitions or a merchant, but if we did that, then we wouldn't be able to potion petition. So I think it's going to be a while till we use that. And just before we head into lair, got a couple of shout outs to do. So the comments have been extremely helpful this series, or maybe I've just been off the ball and so there are more things to pick up. So the first is from Flarty. He pointed out to me that there is an enchanted blowgun around, which is on D8. So let's go grab that. Apparently there's a kobold who had it. Could just be cursed, but we have remove curse for that. And look at that tile. That is the exact tile that I drew in the thumbnail for this one. So let's see. A +5 blowgun. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Flarty, MVP. So that's definitely becoming our blowgun of choice. Wow. Okay. The second one comes from Dylan, and he has pointed out to me, if I can find it, here. I think this is the second time because he's the one who figured it out the first time I met this fort, but there's a very suspicious wall here that you can dig, and there might be treasure in there. Last time they were just kind of mediocre axes. So I think I'm going to wait until our digging wand is enchanted so we're not just wasting it. But at some point I'll have to remember to come back and see what's in there. And finally, Reels pointed out to me that at the end of the episode, I said, a plain greatsword is okay, but it's not great. I just think there's something very poetic about that. So while we're using this plain greatsword, I think I'm going to refer to it as our plain sword. And in fact, I'm going to inscribe it. No, it's the okay sword. So we've got a +0 okay sword. Alright, that's it. Let's actually get on with it. So we don't have any poison yet, which is usually very helpful to have in a lair. What have we got? +4 int, which is useless and positive energy. Okay. Just doing a quick look over of my things. We've got hex wand. I know we've got a whole bunch of different needles, and they've all got the warning on them now, so we don't accidentally throw those. Okay. Right. Well, actually, let's just take this basilisk up. But there's one more thing that I wanted to address. I think I figured out why I wanted so badly to go Longblade's frog, and it's not Chrono Trigger, as cool as Chrono Trigger is. If we have a look at our aptitudes, you'll note that Longblades is actually the best aptitude that Barachi have. So I think it's basically just my subconscious trying to extract as much value as possible. So yeah. This is a pretty abusable stair here to stair dance. Because of the plants, we basically get a little pre-built kill hole. Also, this wolf is just besting us in 1v1 combat. I'm going to take him down. Oh, there are 2 wolves. Okay, never mind. I regret my decision. What have we got? I think what we do is we hop down and then we just go up these stairs. The wolves will have to, the other animals or monsters will have to run around the plants. So while this wolf will probably catch us, then at least we don't have to be stuck here fighting all 3. Or actually, now that I think we've probably, I don't know, see, it's a risk here. If I take this wolf down, I don't know if other monsters are going to turn up. And if they do, then we've got monsters down there plus a brand new wolf up here. So I think I'll just go with the hop plan. Hop to it. Wow, we actually nailed it this time. I'm not afraid of the bullfrog at all, so I'm going to take that up. Alright. So that's a good start. Not that one. And why was that wolf so strong? I don't know, that one wasn't. Okay, we got one more. Okay, I don't know, he was just a very strong wolf that one time. And here we go, I'm glad I did not go down, because we would have met another wolf. Throwing to 7. I wonder when I should stop that, if ever. I at least want to go to 8, because that's when our blowgun becomes as good as it used to be at 0 skill. Here we go, we got a +5 blowgun. Doesn't do extra damage. Blowguns don't do damage, but it makes it more likely to hit. So all those times where we were fighting gnolls and missing our curare needles, this would help us with those. We're going to turn off polymorph wands and wands of flame from our auto pickup. I don't really need to have multiples of those. Okay, good. I don't know, I've just completely forgotten this character for some reason. Frogs. Our fellow compatriots. Our fellow fast-moving compatriots. Here's a bat. I'm not going to bother throwing or blowing a needle at him. It's basically just a waste. Oh wow, we actually have heaps of identify. What am I doing? Okay, so I would like to have the digging one done. The Wand of Confusion is our hex wand, but we also can just shoot needles of confusion, so I feel like we've kind of got that field already covered. So I think I'm going to identify potions. Degen, great. Let's do our stacks of 2, that's mutation. Oh, we're out, okay. Well, now that we've got our digging wand, let's go find out. Maybe there's some sweet sword in here. Where is it? I keep forgetting where it is. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright. Brace yourselves. Here we go. We got a ring and a scroll of summoning. This time it was actually pretty good. Well, let's find out. Resist corrosion. Okay. I feel like that's better to have on than the +4 ring of intelligence. We can meet jellies in where. Whereas the +int does nothing for us. This is a Hydra. I don't know how we kill Hydra. Our OK sword is not flaming, so it's going to cut off heads. Plus, we only have 98 HP. We don't have great attack wands. And our blowgun, I think, is not going to affect it very much. If there was some other monster near it, I feel like we could try to frenzy that to fight the Hydra, but I don't really like our chances. We might just need to dip into our summoning scrolls, as sad as that is. Let's hop away, first of all. I'm thinking about running back up to the stairs, but that doesn't really help us much, because then we're going to have a Hydra that's camping our stairs in. What if we go down and just forget about layer 1 for now? I hope this isn't really scary. We've got teleport if it is, and a fear is not. Okay. Alright, I should exit stair up because we know there's going to be a Hydra camping. Alright, we got another teleport. That's good. Here's a new Hydra. So now what? Now we have a Hydra here, and the only stair that we know of also has a Hydra. So I think we now just read a summoning scroll. And I don't know if that's strong enough, but what if we shoot just some wand of flames at it as it approaches, so we can kind of help out our dudes. We want to use dot, so if it misses, okay, good. Alright, I had the blowgun out. Whoops. I should have looked at the thing. I wonder if this, when the Hydra is attacking the porcupine, does it take damage on every head's attack? Don't know. I think it was mostly just the spiny frog that was doing most of the heavy lifting there. Alright, so that's our first one down. I'm just going to read these scrolls. Fog. If we could get acquirement, that'd be pretty nice. Apparently we're stealthy. Okay, the blowgun's really good against these frogs because they spend most of the time blinked away from you, in which case you can just poison them. And so they're gonna tick out to poison. Also, we're dying. Let's blink away or hop away. Why is everything so hard? Maybe I should have identified the confusion scroll. Let's poison this dude. I think he's gonna tick out to poison. Okay, pretty sure he's gonna die. There's a new upstairs down there. Let's dig a path to that one. So at least we can head up if we need to. Dipping into our permafood, as you need to do with Gozak. That looks like maybe a swamp entrance. Yeah, pretty sure it is. Double swamp worms. I'm a bit afraid of that. We're again gonna hop, and then I think quiver our needles of confusion. Yep, really fire it. We missed. It's a +5 blowgun. How do you miss? We missed again? How is that possible? Okay, well we got that guy. I'm gonna start walking away. Let's get the other one. How are these missing? How are they missing? I think I like the other blowgun better. Oh but boy, that dude's back. Well, I kind of want to go again, but with how much they missed just then. Okay, well that one he resisted. So what do? Our Wand of Confusion's chance is a 54, so maybe we should have just been going with that one. Okay, and now we're away from it. I feel like we just poison needle it. Let's get the one that's actually running back at us. And because we're sitting still, our hop should come off pretty soon. How poisoned is he? I think quite poisoned. How much damage can they do? Up to 26, so we could get 2 shot. We can always potion petition and or heal wounds. So we shouldn't die. But I'm just kind of waiting. Okay, there's one. I'm waiting for our hop to come off cooldown, but it never is. Okay, he's as sick as possible. Okay, there's our hop. Okay, he's very poisoned, so I feel like he ticks out. Good. Alright. This is not... I was feeling okay about this character before starting Lair, but this is not inspiring a great deal of confidence. We've got another swamp worm coming too, and we don't yet have our confusion back. I wish I had identified... Let's hop back to the stair. And please no Hydra. Okay, good. Okay, the Hydra was up there, so it's probably not here. Why are there bats? We riposted the bat. Okay, that's always fun. I didn't even realize I was attacking. And it just died. Actually, I should not be walking around exploring because we might attract the Hydra to us. Alright, so we know there's a swamp worm there. Maybe we just walk away from the Hydra and we can try to find our third stair down. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's probably okay. I'm going to do a bit of a loop around. Play Pest Extermination. Alright, so new stair. I let the porcupine also... Why is the porcupine just best us in combat? I was letting him come to us because I didn't want to walk up to go get the poison needles, and it turns out that the porcupine is actually just stronger than us. Oh, there you go. Oh man, a second one. I don't know that we can fight this guy. I think we can. He's as sick as possible. Alright, let's get our needles back. And let's go down the third one. Alright. I'm gonna take the wolf up. I guess this sword really is just okay. It's not great. I don't know. I didn't much like the dagger of protection, but maybe it's better because of the AC we get from it. I'm gonna redo it to W, so now I can hit WW to go to the dagger of protection if need be. And we're about to see a wolf and a frog. Yeah, that's okay. Let's hop down. Do we want to go down? I guess down is away from the Hydra. We can kind of get in here, and we can get a bit of a choke point. Yeah, it's working. I was about to say, combat with this great sword or okay sword seems quite swingy, but it's actually quite a good pun. It is very swingy, but that's the point. Alright, we cannot deal with this guy, but we can hop. So we're going to have a very Hydra-filled lair, it looks like. We've got to X that stair out. So we're going back to the swamp worm stair, I guess. Let's wait for our hop to come back up. Okay, he's not here. And this Hydra is down. So I'm going to X out kind of this whole area so I don't just wander over there. As sick as possible. Good. More strength. We're at 18 strength now, which is a plate mail, which is actually, oh man, there's so many swamp worms, likely to be the best armor that we see. One of the downsides of Gozag is that you never get dragon armors. There's another one. Because all your dragons just turn into gold. So unless you find a shop that has gold dragon armor, there's another one again. Let's hop away and start just heading for the stairs, I guess. Even if we just take this one guy up, we'll shoot him as he approaches. Alright, no, it's fine. Good old blowguns. Alright, so yeah, unless you find one in a shop, or you're lucky enough to find... Hey, we got our Nears of Confusion back. Like, Armor of the Dragon King or something like that. You're probably not going to find a dragon armor. I mean, okay, so maybe you find crystal plate if you're really lucky. But all these things are kind of rare. Electric eels. He's not in deep water, but I want to use the full stop because there's deep water behind him. So if I miss, I don't want to lose my needle. Okay, now he's on the deep water, I'm going to stop. Let's pull out our okay sword. He's just ticking out the poison. Good. Oh wait, we can swim. Okay, never mind. We can actually go get... Okay, yeah, we can go get the needles. Alright, never mind. I think that's how it works. If you're someone who can go in deep water, you don't lose items in deep water. But maybe I'm wrong. Actually, why don't we experiment? Let's find out. If we're going to potentially lose one of our 42 needles. Yeah, no, it's still there. So that is how it works. Thinking of going down, although I'm not really sure what we do about our Hydra situation. There's one walking around here, there's one walking around upstairs. I guess we just keep going down. Maybe we will call in a shopkeeper a bit earlier than I would have liked, because we could try to get a weapon that's not just okay. Komodo dragons, that's fine. By the time he gets to us, he should be very poisoned. Good old blowguns. And we're gonna beat up this plant to get our needle back. Valuable. Necrophage. He is immune to poison. This is a necrophage vault. So I just saw there's a body there. So there's going to be a whole lot of necrophages and some corpses. Oh, we can eat those! Huh. We can get corpses on Gozag? That's actually so broken. We're not hungry though. Also, I really don't want to get petrified by the basilisk if there are a whole bunch of necrophages around. He is not immune to poison. Okay, it's just one necrophage. I'm not afraid of that. Oh, it's frog. Let's butcher these corpses. Now if we get hungry... Oh, that's a catoplepus. That's really scary. If I step like this, the spiny frog will probably get calcified. Although, where did he go? I don't know. I don't actually see where he went. Okay, the catoplepus. He's basically impossible to get because of his MR. We can't use our Wand of Confusion, but I think that we can get him with Needles of Confusion. We're about to find out. What's our plan if this doesn't work? We hop back to the stairs and run. Let's start running. Probably better to get more in sight of the stairs so we don't hop and then just get charged down. Run down. Really fire it. Yep. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Yeah. So that's something that's kind of OP about confusion needles. They only depend on your skill, your blowgun skill, and the hit dice of the monster, not its MR. So now, they're not poison resistant, that's what I was checking. I don't really want to run after him, trying to hit him with the sword. One, while he's confused, he can still hit us, but also because we're slow, so he'll probably become unconfused. So I'm just going to hit him with poison needles. And we can see if we can just cheese him. He's as sick as possible. None of these other things are worth it. Let's quiver our javelins. We can throw some of those. We've got 7.7 throwing, so our javelins are pretty strong. Let's quiver confusion again. We got him. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Good old blowguns. I don't want to fire a Needle of Frenzy. This is why I put the the prompt on it. I'm glad we did that. Let's go poison again, which is QQ. We'll chuck some Tomahawks of Returning. Okay, let's get the... he's back again. Alright, we're going to hop towards the stairs. Let's quiver confusion. He's making us get off the stairs, but he's going to petrify the spiny frog, so that's alright. We can just have the catoplepus. He's also very nearly poisoned, so I think we can actually just poison him out. Good, got him. And while this guy's petrified, let's just run up. I was going to say get our free stabs, but he came alive, and he really hurts when you don't have our poison. I think we just win. Yeah, we win. I should make a macro on my tilde key, and I'm going to do one that is F dot. So that macro is going to fire the blowgun. Oh, are the corpses still there? I'm hungry. I never got to eat them, I think. Oh, they all rotted. Oh, sad times. Alright, so that macro will, every time I hit tilde, it's going to fire basically just at the nearest thing. I'm going to use my javelins over the tomahawks returning. I'm not sure if that's correct. The javelins do more damage, so in a way they're valuable, but the returning tomahawks are valuable too. And how likely they are to return depend on your throwing skill. So I'd kind of like to not mulch them now. I don't know if that's correct. Let's identify more of our 2 potions, Berserk Rage and Ambrosia, and read this scroll. Recharging. Wand of Confusion's been really good. Wand of Paralysis would be even better though. Let's do Wand of Paralysis, and then with the next identifier we're going to do that. We've got 1400 gold. I feel like maybe, because of how rough this has been, we maybe want to do a shop. So it's going to cost at least 800 gold to call one, and then if we want to buy things we need more gold on top of that. I guess it doesn't hurt us to at least buy one. We'll still have a potion petition or 2 in the bag, and we've got 3 heal wounds, a haste, and a bunch of other things that can help us. So let's do that. I'm going to call a merchant. Alright, so we've got an armor shop, a food emporium, a jewelry shop, and a distillery. I did not get a weapon shop. Out of jewelry and armor, I think I'd probably prefer to go armor. You can see that different shops have different amount of gold. So let's go armor. Okay. And every time you do that, they'll become more expensive. So the next one's going to be roughly 1,000 gold. And you see, it told me 800, but the one we got cost us 700. So it's not like it costs you 800 and then another 700 on top of that. Let's see what's in our shop. We've got an artifact helmet, an artifact chainmail, an artifact troll armor. I kind of want a bunch of those. Definitely at least want to check out the artifact helmet and the artifact chainmail. How willing am I to put those on without identify? Probably a lot actually. I want to go the helmet first. And I'm really tempted just to buy this chainmail, but then we're going to drop below potion petition gold, so I think we have to wait a bit until we get roughly 700 gold, so we'll be able to buy it and still have a potion petition. Alright, let's see what this is. A +2 helmet with R poison. Okay, that is great. That really helps us against all the spiny toads. Alright, good. That was a good pickup. Wand of Enslavement's really good too. All these ones are kind of making me want to train Invocations. I don't know. I don't think we should. We're already training 2 means of offense in so far as we're training long blades and throwing. So I don't really want to do a 3rd as well. It's Ring of Fire we have, so that's definitely not the play. We got Spider. Okay, this is great news for us as aspiring blowgunners. As you see here, this guy's susceptible to poison, and most of the spiders are. So blowgun basically just destroys. He's as sick as possible and vulnerable to poison, so you can just walk away and he's actually just going to tick out. Throwing to 8. That means our blowgun, how fast does it shoot? I'm going to quiver the sleeping, just in case it mulches. Okay, we shoot at 0.6, that's pretty fast. Is that actually min delay? Its min delay is reached at 10. Okay, I feel like we at least go to 10 then, and then we assess if we want to keep blowgunning. But I'm very happy that we got Spider. And there's another recharging. Hey, I got a macro for that now. I'm going to keep a very watchful eye on our gold count, because there is an artifact chainmail around. Alright, well that floor didn't have any hydras. Okay, gonna X that out. So yeah, whole bunch of scary monsters around that stair. We just got the Black Mamba, significantly less scary now that we have our poison, but still kind of scary. He can bite for up to 20. He's fast and also very evasive, so hard to hit. But of course we can always paralyze him with a roughly 50% chance, and we can also just confusion needle him probably. Never mind, we just won. Let's pick a new stair though. Scimitars. Okay, we're out of item slots. Let's drop our longsword and our trident. I feel like we maybe want the scimitar, just in case we find a really good shield and we then brand weapon. I don't know, that's like a really complicated series of events that need to happen before that. I actually want to do that. Tried to blink down here, we landed up here. That was a terrible blink. There's also a spiny frog that might be coming, so let's confusion needle him. The Komodo dragons are still kind of scary. How does he resist? We got the Catoblepus really reliably. Oh, hello. Armor to 10. I think we keep going with armor over dodging. We're in chainmail. We can do dodging later, but we don't need it just now. More food. Let's just eat those fruits. It just gives us an extra item slot and we don't have to carry it around. Another one to paralysis. I'm going to turn those off because we don't need to be carrying, or really more than one, but certainly not more than 2. Hell rats. You got to be careful of them because they sneak up on you. They bite for up to 20 damage. They're fast so you can't run from them, and they drain you. Whereas the game usually tends to think that they're a fairly trivial monster, especially if there's a pack. They can embarrass you. I'm just checking if it's poison resistant. It's not. Okay, here's the pack I was talking about. Can we just deep water cheese these guys? That's something that I haven't been taking advantage of, but yeah. We can do all sorts of cheesy deep water things as a frog. Oh, it's frog. We're getting pretty drained. Let's just finish him off with blowgun needles rather than get drained further. Four-headed Hydra. We are really far from our upstair. I guess we go down and hope it's not terrifying. Otherwise we're teleporting, which I would rather not do. Okay, got lucky. X that out again. They're really fast over deep water too. So 1, we can't deep water cheese them, and 2, if we try to run, it's going to catch us very quickly. Where'd you go, spiny frog? Let's just read this off the ground. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't torment. That was probably not a great time to read that. And actually, let's identify. I want to go the paralysis. I guess the recharge. No, let's go the one that wasn't recharged. It's got 11 on it. That's pretty good. And we'll identify another set of 2 potions. Flight. Maybe I should have done the enslavement wand. That's another very good wand. Not only does it effectively deal with a threat, but it makes that threat fight other monsters. Okay, let's... Can't poison the spiny frog, so... we may as well just throw some javelins as he approaches. Can poison you though. Good old blowgun. It feels like old times. We are hopping away. Whoops, missed the stair. Okay, let's pick a new one. What was it, this one? Okay, that was where that Hydra was, but he's not there anymore. So we can go to that one. Oh no, that's where the Black Mamba and stuff was. The Hydra's over here, so I'm going to X this area out. And we'll explore the rest of the floor. I was laughing at the thought of just abusing the door there. If you wondered why, I was just laughing for no great reason. Can't poison this guy. Can throw javelins at him though. Look at the damage. We nearly kill him with 2 javelins there. Javelins are pretty... do a lot of damage if you have throwing trained. Okay, how are we going for gold? 700. It is about time to go get that artifact chainmail. But there are also these hydras around. I guess that's okay. I'm just picking up all my needles. Okay, I think it's time to go get this fine chainmail. Alright, so again we're doing it without identify. Could be really bad, could have contam and stuff like that, but gonna risk it for a biscuit. A plus 11 chainmail with int plus 5. I'm gonna say that was worth it. That's a bit of an upgrade of our plus 2 scale mail of fire resistance. It takes us to 30 AC. That's amazing. Okay, well, okay. Thanks, Gozag. I tend to like buying merchants. I know there's a school of thought that just likes to save all your money for potion petition and then branch bribing, but I don't know. You can get really strong shops that give you great power boosts. Like with this, we ended up with a plus 2 helmet with our poison and then a plus 11 chainmail, both of which are amazing. Teleport trap, nice. More heal wounds. We're near starving. I don't know that we're gonna find another vault that has corpses in it, so we're just gonna dip into our food again. And let's pick this new stair that we don't know yet. We've done most of this floor and the hydra's still running around. Okay, there's our slime entrance. This is a good slime entrance to have because it's got, it's in the open like this with these walls around. Doesn't work on the slimes, but it is very good to lure other enemies into the slime because they'll die to it. So it's kind of like, I really wanted that gold, using Conjure Flame on enemies. So, like that. Now I can just hit my wait button, just to demonstrate. Okay, really wanted the gold again. And he just ticks down to the slime walls. Just eat the fruit again. We can't make great use of it because we're not very fast, but if you're a normal speed enemy, you can actually just lure the whole floor back onto it. And most lair monsters are kind of dumb, so they tend to have no problem standing in it. Humanoid monsters mostly won't. Do we have an amulet? No. If we put it on, Faith does nothing, so that's not a problem. The only one that would harm us is harm. I think it's probably worth it then. It is Guardian Spirit. That we have no use for our magic, right? Yeah, none of Gozag's abilities actually need mana. So that's basically like having 12 extra hit points because our magic is now shared between our, all damage is shared between our HP and our MP. But there's another effect on it which again I think gets kind of overlooked. It's not as good as having a regen amulet, but Guardian Spirit does give you a slight regeneration effect because now your magic regen is also effectively health regen. So there you go. Whoops. Tried to blowgun it. Can blowgun these guys though. The Dream Sheep are very scary if there's something that hits hard around. Like, I would have been afraid if the spiny frog was still there. I'm also a bit afraid because they're normally in packs, whereas that was just a single dream sheep. Okay. We should hang out by the deep water again. We can cheese stuff. Alright, well, there's a pack. We got slept and now everything's on top of us. I wish our enslavement was identified. What if we frenzy one? How about we frenzy this guy? Okay, now he's going to attack the others. Let's hop away from him. He's now an angry dream sheep, but that's okay. See, that's actually kind of OP because they run at the nearest monster. So when we frenzy stuff and then hop away, they just run at the rest of their pack mates. But yeah, the dream sheep's attacks are much less scary than actually just sleeping you and effectively stabbing you. Here's a room door. I feel like we don't want to do that. I have no idea what's in there. So we're gonna say no. I'll try to remember that. Maybe in the future we can go back. That is a death yak, a whole death yak pack. There's also an ice cave on this level. We have no RC though, and we also don't move quickly, which makes ice clouds really dangerous. Well, first things first, we've got to get away from this death yak pack. How about we kind of walk him away a bit so we now have the ability to blink back to the stairs and go up. And I'm going to try not frenzy. A frenzy death yak does not sound good, but we'll see if we can confuse him. He resisted. Missed. Resisted. They have really high hit dice. Okay, well we got him that time. That's pretty amazing actually. How strong those needles of confusion are. Okay, so we want a different stair. I think it's unlikely we're making it to the ice cave. We can try, and it's also very... No, okay, this is another terrifying stair. It's a torpor snail with all the dream sheep. For science, what if we... Oh man, I'm just thinking, if we get slept here, it's so bad, but I wonder if we could frenzy the torpor snail. That would make this whole fight very different. I want to just try. Okay, we got it. So now he's actually just going to murder all the dream sheep. And then probably murder us, actually. I was hoping that when he became neutral, his slow effect wouldn't still affect us, but it does. So actually, we've got to go up. That wasn't as amazing as I was planning. Cool. So we just got to level 13. And where is it? I saw it. Your legs feel stronger. So we now have strong legs 2, which let us hop even further. So we now get 6 tiles rather than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we can top 6 tiles. We can hop 6 tiles. Check out the last stair. This has a hornet and a crocodile. Hornets are susceptible to poison. So we can hit him. I kind of just wanted to... Oh man, here's a Merfolk avatar. We've got really bad MR, so we're very likely to get... Yeah, pulled in by that, 58%. We need to just go upstairs. Okay, that's a terrifying stair. This has death yaks. The other one has a torpor snail. There's no good stair, so I'm just going to rest. There's basically no way that we're getting the ice cave. Not without putting ourselves at very high danger. Let's dance those up. Oh yeah, we get the big hop now. Hop back towards these stairs. And we'll try to do one at a time. Dude. Rip the ice cave dream. porpoise snail and a spiny frog is not good. Let's hop. I think we just make it back up this stair. Taking this slowly. Okay, now that we're out of that, we can probably fight him. Can we? If we need to, we've got a roughly 50% chance to paralyze him. So I think we can just fight. Good. Okay, we've made a beachhead on less 6. Good. Just pick up, well, the ice cave is there. There's no way it's still there. No way. Yeah, we're just resting. Alright, let's get this heal wounds, and then I think we're... I was gonna say, we made out a landing space on less 6 to try and assault this floor, but we got the death axe coming again. I don't know. But anyway, gonna wrap this one up here. If you join me in the next one, I don't know how we're gonna do this less 6. We might even have to skip it and come back later. But it will be some combination of less 6, Orcish Mines, and finishing the dungeon. See you then.